important event at the beautiful city of the state of Assam, the gateway for Northeast, Guwahati, regional review meeting of Northeastern state of India on Ayush. As you all know, this is mainly an event which is to deal with nature and resources of nature. Today, in this beautiful, meaningful occasion, we have the kind presence of the popular Chief Minister of Assam as chief guest, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. We have the presence of Union Minister of State for Ayush and Women and Child Development, Dr. Manjupara Mahendra Bhai Kalu Bhai. We can just wish him Kemso Majama. We have the esteemed presence of the Health Minister of Northeastern State, Health Minister Alo Libang from Arunachal Pradesh, Health Minister Keshav Mahanta from Assam, Health Minister Dr. Sapan Ranjan Singh from Manipur, Health Minister Dr. R. Lai Thang-Liana from Mizoram, Health Minister Unga Nima Lepsa from Sikkim, and the Finance Minister from Tripura, Pranajit Singha Roy, and we have the presence of the Secretary Ayush Padma Shri Vaidya Rajesh Katesha ji, and the Principal Secretary Government of Assam Abhinav Joshi ji, Principal Secretary Mizoram STR Lal Riak Kimi ji, and all other dignitaries present here today, and my media friends. I welcome all gathered on the beautiful land of Assam for this regional review meeting of National Ayush Missions of Northeastern states. This particular event is happening for the first time. This is mainly to integrate Northeastern state and get the commitment for the promotion of Ayush in this beautiful region, because Northeast one of the hotspot of biodiversity region of India among all other 8 hotspot of biodiversity that is there in the map of India. But among all these, most resourceful naturally, full of forest resources, full of water resources, full of beautiful landscape and cultural resources, heritage, it is Northeast India. So that is why we have enough power and resources. We must realize it, deeply realize it. Honorable Prime Minister of India, the most popular leader of the world, Narendra Modi ji has always been giving top priority for the speedy growth of Northeast. Always giving top priority. In the last 9 years of his regime, we have seen a lot of transformation in many sectors. So this particular transformation have given us a lot of encouragement and a lot of confidence, which has ultimately helped the Northeasterner to take a bow to compete with the best of the best state of the country so that they can stand tall in the successful list of the state of India. So I believe that power exists in the state of Northeast. With this particular ability, wisdom, knowledge, power, I believe tomorrow, if we take very, very important initiative to promote the traditional system of medicine, definitely this part not only will be the most visible part, focused part, most developed part in the traditional medicine in India, but also in the globe. Because in the last 9 years of Honorable Prime Minister's special emphasis for the promotion of Ayush, whatever initiative he has taken, right from making the independent ministry in 2014 up to cabinet full-fledged ministry with giving 6-time budget support. So that is the indication on the part of the Honorable Prime Minister that he wants this particular traditional power to grow, not only in India but across the globe. So that is why now Ayush has become visible everywhere in the world, whether it is Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, Suharikpa, Naturopathy or homeopathy and yoga. Every system of Ayush now got surged up and could able to develop its own power and which has ultimately created an environment for the holistic healthcare of the global society. I believe with this novel objective, now Honorable Prime Minister has also directed us, you cannot go single-handedly. You will have to move together because he believed in cooperative federalism. He believed in people's participation, Jan Bhagidari, Jan Andolan. That is why whatever initiative he has taken, he has always been appealing to the people of the country, please let us walk together in the spirit of Team India. I believe in that particular spirit of oneness, unity and integrity. Today, India, if it could be able to stand fifth largest economy in the world, it is because of the integrated effort, united effort in the spirit of Team India. That is why I believe today he has directed us, you, Ayush and health and family welfare. You will have to go hand in hand. You will have to go hand in hand. Traditional and modern medicine, you will have to club together. And as both the ministries' goal is the same, prevention of disease, promotion and preservation of health, and for holistic healthcare system, if it is so, then why don't you work together? That is why under his direction, with both the ministry and center, we have been having time-to-time meeting and developing an integrated formula so that we could give best possible service and also health service to the people of the country as per their choice. So that is why right from AIMS to the district hospital, to the community health center, primary health center, up to the health and wellness center, both systems will have to be made available so that people as per their choice can take up the treatment. So this is happening in the country. In the recent past, DGSS has already declared their decision. In the 19 AIMS, there have been separate dedicated Ayush department. In the 19 AIMS in India. So this is indicated. And also, this is a message to all the respective state government, also Union Territory government. You please come forward with this particular integrated formula so that you could provide best possible holistic service to the people of the country. And I believe with these words, I should not make prolonged speeches. We are here to hear our Honorable Chief Minister's voice, and I believe whatever good message he is carrying, definitely will all be given with a very beautiful note. And with these few words, as our respected Secretary, Rajesh Koteshaji, and also my colleague in the Council of Ministers, Dr. Kalu Bhaiji, they have already expressed how this particular ministry is working with the respective state government and Union Territory government support. Because without your support, we cannot grow. Health is a state subject. But whatever the state decide on the principle of that, government have also always keen to extend their support. Because in the National Ayush Mission, according to our provision, whatever state annual action plan, you submit your proposal for the growth of the Ayush sectors in the state. Accordingly, we respond. And we are always there to respond to you as much as possible. हमारा बटुआ में जितना पैसा है, अधिक पैसा हम आपको देने के लिए तैयार है। हम कंजूसी नहीं करेंगे। नॉर्थईस्टर्न स्टेट, इसलिए इस सिलसिले में जो भी कदम उठाया गया है अब तक, इसकी वजह से आज आयुष जाग उठा है और आप लोगों को ये बात सुनकर बड़े गर्व महसूस होगा, क्योंकि आज भारत ने दुनिया में 1.5 लाख करोड़ का आयुष का बाजार बनाने में सफलता प्राप्त की है। और साथ साथ में यूएनओ का हर साल 100 से अधिक कार्यक्रम होते हैं। यूनाइटेड नेशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की आप लोगों को मालूम है, अलग अलग कार्यक्रम होते हैं। इनमें से अगर एक कार्यक्रम जो सबसे लोकप्रिय है, जहां सबसे ज्यादा दुनिया का जन भागीदारी बन चुका है, वही कार्यक्रम है इंटरनेशनल डे ऑफ योगा। और इंटरनेशनल डे ऑफ योगा आज दुनिया के मानव समाज का दिल जीत लिया है। आप लोगों को मालूम है पिछली बार इस साल ही में मतलब in 2023 on the day of 21st June, Honorable Prime Minister of India has led from the front in the common yoga protocol in the campus of United Nations Organization, New York. In that particular event, 135 nation delegates participated. So that created a world record. And ultimately on that day, across the world, whatever was designed, whatever program was sucked out, in that particular, whether it is Ocean Ring, South Pole, North Pole, and all other Bharatmala, Sagarmala, Parvatmala, in every Karyagram, we have the participation, the large number. As a result, when it was counted across the globe, on that day of 21st June 2023, 9th edition of International Day of Yoga, total number of participants were 24 crores. All-time record. So this is the power of yoga. Yoga is what? It's a science of body, science of mind, science of soul. हम सबको मालूम है आयुर्वेदा का मतलब क्या है। आयुर्वेद का मतलब है जीवन, वेदा का मतलब है ज्ञान। It's a knowledge of life. So this is the power of Ayush. That is why my appeal to all of you, please come forward and promote Ayush. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Sri Sarbananda Sonowal, Honorable Union Minister for Ports, Shipping, Waterways and Ayush. Dr. Munjapara Mohendravai Kalubhai, Honorable Minister of State in the Ministry of Silent Welfare, Women Welfare, Ministry of Ayush. Sri Kekhab Mohanto, Ahom Sarkarar Saistha Mantri. Sri Alu Libang, Honorable Minister Health, Government of Arunachal Pradesh. Dr. Sapam Ranjan Singh, Honorable Minister Health and Family Welfare, Government of Manipur. Dr. Al Lal Ringliana, Honorable Health Minister Mizoram. Sri Kunga Nima Lepsa, Honorable Health Minister Sikkim. Sri Pranajit Sinha, Honorable Finance Minister, Government of Tripura. Vaidya Rajesh Kotesa, Secretary Ayush, Government of India. Sri Abhinash Joshi, Principal Secretary Health, Government of Assam. Mrs. Ruat Kimi, Principal Secretary Health and Family Welfare, Government of Mizoram. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to be present at this regional review meeting on Ayush here today. Since the launch of National Ayush Mission, our country has experienced many significant advancements and success in the field of Ayush. The Northeastern states, being a treasure trove of the herbal plants, have immensely contributed to the growth of the Ayush in the country. However, to promote Ayush further, there is always scope for deliberation on our plans and activities. Deliberation of this kind gives us a platform to know about the best practices being followed in different parts and to learn from each other for mutual growth. I therefore thank Honorable Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways and Ayush, Sri Sarbananda Sonowal ji, for holding this important review meeting at Guwahati today. At the same time, I also welcome the Honorable Ministers from the Northeastern state, all the delegates from Government of India and the Northeastern states, and all those who are present at this important event today, including my students' friend. I am sure discussion at this forum will boost efforts of our region to take Ayush on a higher pedestal. The world is witnessing a resurgence of interest in this time-tested medical system. In recent times, a notable shift in the perspective has occurred. It is not about a mere focus on disease management. The focus today is towards the holistic well-being. The Ayush is experiencing a steady rise in prominence as it champions to prevent ailments and foster overall health and vitality. In response to escalating demand for Ayush practices, the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji inaugurated National Ayush Mission in our nation. The fundamental aim of this mission is to propagate Ayush medical system by means of economically viable Ayush services, reinforcing educational infrastructure, facilitating rigorous quality control of Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani and homeopathy medication, and ensuring the availability of their essential raw material. Thanks to the continuous endeavor of Honorable Prime Minister, the influence of Ayush has now gained international recognition. The World Health Organization has established the exclusive Global Center for Traditional Medicine in Jamnagar, Gujarat. On a global scale, the celebration of International Yoga Day has transformed into a festival dedicated to health and well-being. In essence, yoga and Ayurveda, once overlooked, have emerged as the beacon of hope for the humanity as a whole. Evidence-based research has helped Ayush to regain its lost glory. The Ayush Research Portal created by the Government of India today has data of about 40,000 research studies. Ayush has opened limitless new possibilities today. From cultivation of Ayurvedic herbs to manufacturing and supply of Ayush medicines, the opportunities are galore. There is huge scope for Ayush startup. It is a matter of joy that about 40,000 MSMEs are offering many different products and taking several initiatives in the field of Ayush in India. It is giving a huge boost to our economy. 9 years ago, the Ayush industry in India accounted for a mere rupees 20,000 crore. However, over the subsequent years, this sector has witnessed a remarkable expansion, growing sevenfold to reach approximately rupees 1.5 lakh crore today. The domain of traditional medicine is in a state of constant augmentation. It is imperative that we capitalize on every potential opportunity. Our farming community and youth should seize the benefit presented by these advancements. By engaging in the cultivation of medicinal plants plants and venturing into Ayush startup, they can garner substantial economic returns. The Northeastern state poses potential as a hub for quality and economically viable medicinal plants. To maximize this potential, establishing extensive processing center and effective marketing is essential. This strategy can position the Northeastern state as an important sources of Ayush raw material and products. Moreover, documenting traditional health practices and native medicinal flora in the region is equally significant. It is anticipated that all Northeastern states will duly prioritize this aspect. Our Honorable Minister for Ayush has already outlined the help central government is offering through National Ayush Mission. I'll definitely not claim that Assam is doing much better, but still in last 2 years we are trying to make the loss or trying to make some of the loss opportunity, and we are prioritizing now Ayush sector so that overall healing can take place. I'll flag one or two issues that Northeastern region being we all know that we are part of Himalayan ecosystem. We have whole lot of medicinal plants, and we are blessed by such natural flora, fauna, and beautiful weather, beautiful hill station. God has given us everything. So what Kerala today, so far as Ayush is concerned, can easily be transformed. We can transform together Northeast to a new Kerala, better than Kerala in days to come if we concentrate on Ayush. But unfortunately, there is a tendency among our Ayush doctor to follow allopathy. But I'd like to request all of you that allopathy, although we also take allopathy, but people take allopathy with lot of reservation, whether it will affect kidney, whether it will affect liver, whether it will acquire infection. But when people take Ayurvedic, people take with lot of confidence. They believe that it doesn't have any side effect and it is a sure cure if it is claimed like that. So I request our young generation that let us popularize Ayush, let us popularize Ayurvedic, let us popularize naturopathy, let us popularize our age-old yoga. Because yoga, Ayush, homeopathy, all these gives a complete healing. If you keep on taking medication, allopathic medication, it might cure, but you never know what implication it has in other organ of the body. So I have seen in my long tenure as a health minister that our Ayush doctor or Ayush student has developed a habit that in order to get into the real practice or get into the so-called private practice, let us quickly prescribe allopathic and get some quick result. But that will not result. If you go to Kerala, if you force a doctor, Ayush doctor in Kerala to write allopathic medicine, he will never write because he knows that his branch of medicine is better than allopathy. That kind of pride, you need to attach with your discipline. So I do not want to compare between allopathic and Ayurvedic, but I am sure that Ayurvedic gives a complete healing, and Northeastern state together can become a sure destination for medical tourism so far as Ayush is concerned. We can attract lot of people, if we can, I know many people, even last week one of my friend has gone in Kerala, stayed 3 weeks for Ayurvedic treatment, but the same massage, same oil treatment can be given in such a beautiful natural environment. Probably people will experience something different than Kerala. I'll not say Kerala is not beautiful, but if a person got 3 weeks treatment in Kerala in a 5-year span, the second treatment he can have in Northeastern region, which will actually give him the experience of tourism as well as a sure shot healing. Our Minister Sri Sarbananda Sonowal Dada has already in process of establishing a good naturopathy center in Dibrugarh. I think all the Northeastern states should take initiative, we should take lead. We have our own herb, we have our own oil, we have our own medication, and all this medication has now been authenticated. When we have seen last time this review meeting took place in Guwahati, we have seen so many authenticated research documents which authenticated lot of our traditional medicines. We do not have to doubt anything on the efficacy, side effect. Now research is there, full system is in place, all safeguard is in place, so we can go ahead right from today, because the government of India has already transformed Ayush into a very, very well scientific medicational system. That is why UNO has decided to come to India rather than any other neighboring country, because they know that whatever we are practicing in India, we are doing it ethically, we are doing scientifically, and we are carrying on the teaching and the values of our long civilization, which is time-tested and which is completely evidence-based. So I think that this is in a very appropriate time. This review meeting is being conducted. When we come, we come to this review meeting. I am sure that all my colleague health minister from Northeastern region, officials from Northeastern region will carry the message that we have really a huge potential in Ayush naturopathy is waiting for us. We need to unearth it. We need to actually explore it. We need to set aside a good amount of our budget for developing Ayush. Central government is always helpful. The Minister Ayush, Sri Sarbananda Sonowal ji, is a towering leader from Northeast. He is always there to help us. So we should take full advantage of the situation, and we should develop Ayush in the Northeastern region. Once again, I'd like to thank all of you to this important review meeting, and I'd also like to thank our Honorable Union Minister of State, Dr. Mahendra Bhaiji, for his benign presence today. Also, I'd like to thank Secretary Ayush, Bedder Rajesh Kotesa ji, for organizing this event in Assam. I do not want to thank Sonowalda because he is from our state only. So it is our responsibility to do things for the Northeast region, and definitely we all collectively will always do for our region. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
আমি মডাৰ্ণ আৰু ট্ৰেডিশ্যনেল একেলগে যৌথভাৱে কাম কৰিছোঁ। মডাৰ্ণ আৰু ট্ৰেডিশ্যনেল অৰ্থাৎ আধুনিক চিকিৎসা ব্যৱস্থাৰ লগতে পৰম্পৰাগত চিকিৎসা ব্যৱস্থা যৌথভাৱে কাম কৰাৰ সিদ্ধান্ত গ্ৰহণ কৰা হৈছে, আৰু আগন্তুক দিনত এইমছ স্তৰৰ পৰা আৰম্ভ কৰি ৰাজ্যিক পৰ্যায়ত, জিলা পৰ্যায়ত, কমিউনিটি হেল্থ চেণ্টাৰ, প্ৰাইমেৰী হেল্থ চেণ্টাৰ আৰু চাব চেণ্টাৰ আৰু ডিছপেঞ্চেৰী আৰু হেল্থ এণ্ড ৱেলনেছ চেণ্টাৰ গ্ৰাছৰুট লেভেললৈকে 2টা পদ্ধতিৰ চিকিৎসা উপলব্ধ হ'ব। মাননীয় প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰী ডাঙৰীয়াই এই ডাইৰেকশ্যন দিয়াৰ কাৰণে আজি সমগ্ৰ ভাৰতবৰ্ষতে এনেধৰণে ব্যৱস্থা গঢ় লৈ উঠিছে। এতিয়া এজ পাৰ দ্য চইচ অফ দ্য পিপল, আপুনি কোনোবা এখন চিকিৎসালয়ত গ'লে আপোনাৰ চইচ মতে আপুনি যদি আয়ুষ চিকিৎসা কৰিব বিচাৰে, আপুনি মডাৰ্ণ কৰিব বিচাৰে, এজ পাৰ ইয়ৰ চইচ ইউ উইল বি গিভেন ফুল চাৰ্ভিছ।